Hello there, greetings from the Web Geek. We have been blogging since a while, and now we have started doing video reviews. This is our very first video review. Today we have the youngest sibling from the Motorola family, which is Moto G. So let's open up the box and have a look. So this is the device. Inside the box we have the charger and the headphone. There is no separate adapter and separate USB cable. It's just a charger, so there is no USB cable. And this is the headphone, which has a pretty decent quality. It's not in-ear, it's the normal headphone. So we'll have a look at the device now. So this is the device. Now I'm gonna boot the device and I'll show you around how is the physical quality of the device. It has a very soft material on the back and a nice little dimple which has the Motorola signature on it. We have the 5 megapixel of camera with the LED flashlight. It can take 720p video recording, and it has also the slow motion video capturing, which feature can be found in iPhone 5s. On the right hand side we have the power button and the volume rocker, which is also of nice quality. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and at the bottom we have the port for charging and USB. So yeah, the device has been boot. So now let's have a look at the device. Now let's talk about the size of the Moto G. It has 4.5 inch of display. I'll just compare the display of Moto G to the Nexus 5. This is Nexus 5. Nexus 5 is of 4.95 inch and Moto G has 4.5 inch. It's almost similar, as you can have a look. Moto G weighs a little bit more. It has 143 grams of weight. Now let's talk about the display of Moto G. It has 720p of display, which has the resolution of 1280 x 720. So it has 326 pixel per inch, and it has the Gorilla Glass 3. So that's all about the display of the Moto G. This power-packed device is powered by Snapdragon S4 quad-core processor, which has been clocked at 1.2 GHz. It has 1 GB of RAM and it runs on Android KitKat 4.4.2, which is the latest version of Android. There you go, it runs on Android KitKat 4.4.2. It has Adreno 320 GPU, and the device comes in two variants. It has 8 GB of variant and it has 16 GB of variant. I have the 16 GB of variant. So out of 16 you get 12.92 GB, and if you have the 8 GB of version, they give you 5.52 GB to use. Very first device to run on KitKat is the Nexus 5. Now let's compare both the devices in terms of their KitKat version. If you'll open up the app drawer in Moto G, it has the black background. It doesn't have the background transparency. While in here you have the transparent background. Here it has all black, and also you have widgets side by side to the app. While in Nexus 5 it's not like that. You have to press and then you get the widget. So in Nexus 5 it looks more decent, while in Moto G, I mean, it's not that great as that of Nexus 5. Now let's talk about the browsing experience in the Moto G. I'll open up a random site. Let's say it's ESPN Cricinfo. So pinch to zoom and browsing experience, everything that is quite fluid and decent, and it's quite manageable. The browsing experience is quite nice. Some other apps, let's open up Facebook, which is a popular social networking site. Scrolling down, it lags a bit at the beginning, but it's not that bad. It's great in terms of viewing. Now let's quickly have a look at some of the very basic apps which we use into the day-to-day life. First of all, the camera app. So here is the camera app. You can tap anywhere and take the picture, or you can set the focus point on a particular point and then take the picture. So here we go. You can slide to the right to have a look at what pictures have you taken recently, and if you slide to the left, the settings options will get opened up. You can choose the HDR mode or different video recording mode to record the video and all. So that's the camera app. Let's have a look at the keyboard. How is the keyboard and typing experience? So I'll open up the messaging app and I'll type a demo message. Hello, I have written Jello. It's quite decent. So there you go. It's the typing experience and the messaging app. Now this is the phone dialer app. The dialer is pretty cool. And the most contacted person will get listed into the top. So that was the dialer app. What other apps? Now let's open up the YouTube and check out a video. I'll type 3G from my mobile operator. So that's the Motorola ad, Moto G. So that was the YouTube app for you. There is this very cool app called Motorola Migrate from Motorola themselves. What it does is basically if you are switching from some another smartphone and you have all your contacts and gallery and everything in some device, you can simply get all those data into your Moto G. You have to download this app into your previous phone, and then by just scanning a code, you will get all your data in this phone. Quite cool, isn't it? So that was Motorola Migrate. Now let's hear the music quality of the device. I'll play a random song from my current playlist. Wow. Music is quite loud, isn't it? You can get the best speakers in this price bracket, I would say. So music quality is excellent. Simple. Now let's have a look at how Google Now works on Moto G. If you'll press, hold and release the home button, you will go into the Google Now. Google Now gives you great amount of personalized experience based on your search history and your location. It gives you different cards, Google cards that we call it, that can be of weather, of sports scorecards, the film shows that are going on nearby, and so on and so forth. Let's try it. Today's weather.
Today's forecast for Ahmedabad is 38 degrees and clear.
Check out the gaming experience on the Motorola G. It has Adreno 320 GPU and 1 gigs of RAM, so it should be quite decent. I have Asphalt 8 on my device. So we are gonna play Asphalt 8 on the Motorola G. The gaming experience should be nice. Looking at the specs it has. So here we go. So it runs quite smooth, nice. So that was Asphalt 8 for you, and gaming experience was excellent. Asphalt 8 is a quite heavy game, and Moto G has handled quite nicely. Now let's check the benchmark score of Moto G. I will download Antutu benchmarks from Play Store. Now we'll start the test. It's gonna take some time. So the score is 17,708. The score is 17,708, again above Nexus 4 and below Samsung Galaxy S3. So that was exceptionally brilliant benchmark of Motorola G. Now talking about the battery, Moto G contains 2070 milliamp of battery, and I have been using the device since while. It lasts for 1.5 days very easily if you are a normal user like. And for a very heavy user, for a very who uses 3G and gaming all the way, it easily lasts for a day. So it's an excellent device in terms of battery also. So on the whole, I would say it has great specs. Design wise, it's also very decent. It has a great in-hand feeling, and the price. Now talking about the price, this 16 gigabyte of version is 13,999, and the 8 gigabyte of version is 12,499. So in this price bracket, exceptionally brilliant specs, beautiful design, and on the top of it, the latest version of Android. In this price, no other company is giving the latest version of Android, which is 4.4.2 KitKat. So on the whole, it's thumbs up from the Netgeek.